be damned if I can't clean it in my backyard. Daddy worked all his life with his bare hands to get what we have today. You know, I never seen a man work so damn hard. So they can kiss my ass if they don't like the way I'm living, 'cause I really don't care what them city folk think of me. I'm gonna hunt, gonna fish when the sun comes up, God willing. Live off of this land that all good old made for me. I'm sick and tired about what I hear of what is right and wrong. When a judge can't keep a pedophile in his cell, well, I tell you what I'd do with all them fellas if I was the law, yeah. Well, I feed them all to the gators and let their souls all rot in hell. They can kiss my ass if they don't like the way I'm living, 'cause I really don't care what the city folk think of me. I'm gonna hunt, gonna fish when the sun comes up, God willing. Live off of this land that our good Lord made for me. I'll run them up one time, boys. Catch a lot of criticisms, but I ain't afraid to take on all that slack, 'cause it's about time somebody stood up to it. Yeah, it is what it is, man, get the hell off my back. And they can kiss my ass if they don't like the way I'm living, 'cause I really don't care what them city folk think of me, yeah. I'm gonna hunt, gonna fish when the sun comes up, God willing. And while they take a stand with the blood and sweat from this man, live off of this land that our good Lord made for me. Kiss my ass, I said it, 'cause I really don't care. I'm gonna hunt, gonna fish. Good Lord made for me. Came across a man with a jug in his hands. He was sitting on a cypress stone, had a dog on a chain tied to a tree, laying underneath the shade. When he caught a glimpse of my red shirt, I knew we had been hurt. All the boys began to run, but I didn't move. That old man walked up. I said, "What you gonna do?" He said, "Son, when I was about your age, thought I knew it all. Well, I lived reckless, wild and crazy, breaking every law. Not a soul could tell me what to do. No one could change my mind. That was until the day I did time out on the county line." fished and led me in the swamp. A backwoods sheriff who pulled me over, he knew what I was running from. With the car door slamming, the sheriff laughing, I heard inside my head every word that was spoken came from that old man. Little did I know where I was headed to. It was like that old man was living proof. He said, son, when I was about your age, thought I knew it all. I ran reckless, wild and crazy, breaking every law. Not a soul could tell me what to do, no one could change my mind. And that was until the day I did time out on the county line. He said, son, when I was about your age, thought I knew it all. 'Cause I ran reckless, wild and crazy, breaking every law. Not a soul could tell me what to do, no one could change my mind. That was until the day I did time. Yeah, that was the day I finally made up my mind out on the county line. I should have listened to that old man. Said I'm doing 20 a lot. If you take some barbed wire, little muck in a mire in a rusty old beat-up truck, and holler yeehaw, pop on, stack a bonfire, light it up, twang a banjo, rising up that bowl, listen to them both sing. That's where you'll find me, knee deep in country. Down the muddy river, along the Mississippi, in the middle of the big cornfields, in the backwoods where the hunting is good and life gets real. Brewing up a batch of muscadine wine where the blacktop and dirt road meet. That's where you find me, knee deep in country. Sipping granny sweet tea on a hot summer day, and that lazy dog laying in the shade. Well, them old men telling them jokes, laughing about the same old thing. That's the green porch door squeaking back and forth, and kids on a tire swing. That's where you'll find me, knee deep in country. Down the muddy river, along the Mississippi, in the middle of the big cornfields, in the backwoods where the hunting is good and life gets real. Brewing up a batch of muscadine wine where the blacktop and dirt road meet. That's where you'll find me, knee deep in country. In the backwoods where the hunting is good and life gets real. Brewing up a batch of muscadine wine where the blacktop and dirt road meet. That's where you'll find me, knee deep in country. That's where you'll find me, knee deep in country. Ba da 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 da.
Big fish. Big fish.
It's just an old Ford that's been jacked up. It's got 2 ball tires that I've burned up. It's got a 4-wheel drive, so we won't get stuck. There's no telling what's in the back of that bed. Come on, girl, let's take a look. There's a chain and a snatch up for anyone who don't know how to drive their rides. There's a cooler full of Bud Light for the party all night, sitting by that fire. There's an old back seat just for you and me if you wanna rest instead in the back of my truck bed. There's some shotgun shells and some fishing poles, a pair of old flip-flops if we have to stop on the side of that road. There's an old spare tire that will make a great float if we find a place just to get away and soak our toes. There's a chain and a snatch rope for anyone who don't know how to drive their rides. There's a cooler full of Bud Light for the party all night, sitting by that fire. There's an old back seat just for you and me if you wanna rest instead in the back